What's up, everybody? This is Frank from the Pop Cult Killers, and this is my real quick vinyl pick. And today I got one of the most underrated records of all time. It's the 1986 debut album from Bruce Hornsby and the Range, The Way It Is. The record reached as high as number 3 on the Billboard Hot 200, was certified platinum 3 times, and won the Grammy for Best New Artist. This record also produced 3 hit singles, Every Little Kiss, Mandolin Rain, and The Way It Is. The original release of the record had an alternate cover that was targeting the new age music market. But once those singles started to receive regular airplay on the pop music stations, the album was remixed and re-released with slightly different versions of The River Runs Low and Down the Road Tonight, which featured Huey Lewis on harmonica and vocals. Additionally, they decided to change the album cover as well to a photo of the band superimposed over a picture of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge in Virginia. So pick this thing up and give it a spin. It's amazing from front to back. And I'm Frank with the Pop Cult Killers. We'll see you next time. What's up, everybody? This is Frank from the Pop Cult Killers. This is my real quick vinyl pick. And today I got one of my favorite records of all time. It's the 1979 8th and final studio album from the greatest rock band ever. It's Led Zeppelin's In Through the Outdoor. It was recorded in just 3 short weeks at the end of 1978 at ABBA's Polar Studios in Stockholm, Sweden. Unlike earlier Zeppelin albums, In Through the Outdoor was dominated musically by bassist and keyboardist John Paul Jones and vocalist Robert Plant. This thing kicks off side 1 with In the Evening, a full-blown rock epic masterpiece. And side 1 finishes up with Hot Dog, which grew out of the band's pre-production recording rehearsals where they would warm up using Elvis and Ricky Nelson covers. Side 2 continues on with my favorite Zeppelin track of all time, Carousel Ambra, a track dominated by John Paul Jones's keyboards. It also featured Page playing his world-famous double-neck Gibson, which was normally only used for live performances. And then comes All of My Love, an unconventional love song that was written to honor Robert Plant's son, who died in 1977. The album featured several unusual gimmicks. The outer sleeve was just a brown paper bag. The inner sleeve featured just black and white artwork, but when wiped with a wet cloth, would activate invisible ink. There were 6 different cover variants, A through F, which featured a different photo on the front and the back, all taken from the point of view of the 6 patrons in the bar. The album artwork was designed by the world-famous dudes at Hypnosis. So pick up this amazing record and give it a spin. And I'm Frank with the Pop Cult Killers. We'll see you next time.
Hey, what's going on? Chuck T here with the Pop Cult Killers, and this is my real quick vinyl pick. All right, I got a great one for you today. It's brought to you by the guy that brilliantly combines progressive rock and pop. It's Peter Gabriel's Us. Us is the 6th studio album released by Peter Gabriel back in 1992 and is actually the first full-length studio album follow-up to his huge hit So back in 1986. And as per usual, Gabriel brings a whole list of heavy hitters into the studio, including Canadian producer Daniel Lanois and session musician Tony Levin. I mean, hell, even Sinead O'Connor pops up doing background vocals on a track. It's crazy. And much like his previous album, So, it's a nice blend, like I mentioned, of progressive rock with pop sensibilities. It's fun and intelligent. The album was so good, it dropped 5 singles that charted. Obviously, everybody knows about Steam. It hit number 32 in the United States, and he won a Grammy for Best Music Video for that one. Of course, we can't forget the lead-off single, Digging in the Dirt, another one with a great, fun music video that's really popular. And besides that, Blood of Eden, Kiss the Frog, Come Talk to Me, all charted in the United States. You know, so if you're looking for something fun and intelligent with lots of groove and something, off the beaten path, let's go with Us by Peter Gabriel. I'm Chuck T. This is my real quick vinyl pick. We'll see ya. Hey, what's going on? Chuck T here with the Pop Cult Killers, and this is my real quick vinyl pick. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm looking for some rock and roll that's kind of fun, got a little bit of groove to it, so I'm picking up the 1980 classic from Queen, The Game. The Game is the 8th studio album by Queen, and it was released to critical and commercial success, and it went a little bit different path from their previous album, Jazz. And for Queen diehards, this record's notable for being the first one where they used synthesizers, an Oberheim OBX to be exact. Oh yeah, it's the only Queen record to go number 1 in the United States. This album's very famous for a couple of classic singles, A Crazy Little Thing Called Love and Another One Bites the Dust. A Crazy Little Thing Called Love, released in late 1979, shot up the charts, reaching number 2 in the United Kingdom and number 1 on the Billboard Top 100 here in the United States. Fun fact, the B-side in the UK is a live version of We Are the Champions. Another One Bites the Dust drops in mid-1980, and we all know it's a huge hit, and it's written by bassist John Deacon. The song ended up winning an American Music Award, was nominated for a Grammy, and spent 15 weeks in the Billboard Top 10. But for me personally, it's the deep cut Dragon Attack that really sells the entire album. If you dig the bass line on Another One Bites the Dust, you're going to love Dragon Attack, trust me. It's time to get your rock on with a little bit of fun, a little bit of groove with The Game from Queen. I'm Chuck T. This is my real quick vinyl pick. We'll see ya. P.S. I got a Walmart exclusive on Amazon. How's that work?
What's up, everybody? This is Frank from the Pop Cult Killers. This is my real quick vinyl pick. And today I got something that's a little bit exciting and a huge left turn. Guaranteed to put a smile on your face. It's the 2001 record from the DGs, Hail Satin. Released right on the heels of the album Medicine at Midnight. This is a Foo Fighters side project. It was recorded and released exclusively for Record Store Day on July 17th, 2021. With only 12,000 copies pressed, this thing sold out almost instantly. And since that Record Store Day release, if you want to put your hands on one, these sell regularly for over $200. The A side of the record consists of 5 cover songs originally recorded and written by members of the Gibb family, 4 from the Bee Gees and 1 from an Andy Gibb solo record. It kicks off with an awesome rendition of You Should Be Dancing, continues with Night Fever and Tragedy, and then it also has Shadow Dancing featuring Taylor Hawkins on vocals. And then it wraps up side A with More Than a Woman. Rather than reimagine the tracks entirely, Dave and Company decided to replicate them with a little extra guitar, and with a slightly heavier sound with as much style and energy as they could. The B-side of this record features 5 live versions of songs from the Foo Fighters album Medicine at Midnight, Making a Fire, Shame Shame, Waiting on a War, No Son of Mine, and Cloud Spotter. So if you need to hear Dave sing in a Gibb-style falsetto, pick this thing up and give it a spin. It's amazing. And I'm Frank with the Pop Cult Killers. See you next time.